friends, and the vegan spinach salad. Yeah, classic here. I have a spinach once in a while. Beautiful spinach here. See, fresh spinach. Yeah. It's a leafy green, and leafy greens, green vegetables, are the most important food we can eat, according to health science. There's another view on health and science, than science. Yeah, health is considered by the WHO. Yeah, that it was a long fight, and now it's finally, a long time already, but it's finally come through to consider a health of 3 parts. It's physical health, that's most the topic of health science, but it's also social health and mental health. These are well-being. Yeah? Health is well-being, defined as well-being. That is more than just the physical health. So these things all come together, the physical and the social and the mental. In these terms, we don't know if greens are really the most important thing for our health. I don't think that food is the most important thing for our health, because there's a practice, for example, of my daily yoga routine. Yeah? I do the yoga flows every day, I do the breathing practice, meditation, and this, I think, is at least half as important. But we don't have science about that. They say, some say practice, exercise is very important, food is also very important. Some say this, some say that. Is not very clear about that, I guess, but definitely not the only thing that is important is the food. Okay, so in the food, the greens are considered from a scientific standpoint the most important thing. That is a very limited approach, yeah, but it is important as a scientific approach, and sometimes we don't have more than the science to debate in public with that. So just to limit a little bit what I'm saying here, it's always regarded with regard to the scientific approach, yeah? A limited approach by itself, but sometimes the only base we have for politics, for example. So now I make my dressing. The dressing is an avocado dressing. I have made that before. Show you again, very simple to make. Avocado, one very, very important fruit here. It is a fruit, the seed-bearing plant of a plant. Yeah. One avocado here. It has a very healthy fat. That's very good. Yeah. And I have a lime here. A small, very small lime, not too much. I begin with half a lime here. Not too much. I can always add a little bit later. Because when it's too sour, it can be a little bit too much. Yeah. And then I have a little bit of salt. I use Himalayan salt, but you can take any kind of salt you like. Oops. And I have a clove of garlic here. The red dot here that is from the chili pepper, cayenne pepper here. I have a bird's eye chili in this case. Sometimes I have cayenne pepper, sometimes chili pepper. To me, bird eye chili is favorable because of all the chilies. There are very hot ones and moderate ones, and the medium ones are preferable for small dishes. Yeah? If I have only a small amount of food, I cannot take a very hot chili because the chili pepper, when it's very hot, you don't know the dosage is very small. If you have a large pot for a family or friends, you can use the hottest chili because you can take so little, and it's better to take the hotter chili because they are more flavorful, more fruity. Yeah? But the hottest chili, you can even touch them without gloves, or you have to have something in front of your face to shield yourself because they are so hot they can be dangerous. You can burn your skin and your eyes. So the medium chili, the bird's eye chili, is okay. That's the highest I would go, and I take a little bit, just a pinch in my dressing, because very, very easily you can go too high in chili, and then the dressing is not nice anymore. So I love chili, but you have to be a little bit careful with it. So water goes in there. I begin with a small amount. I can always take a little bit later, a little bit more, related to the texture. I want to have a creamy texture, a little bit runny, not too creamy, for my salad, for the leafy greens. Blender dance. Color is nice. Seems to be a little bit thick, the dressing. Yeah, I will have to use a little bit more water, but let me taste first. How about, do I have enough lemon or lime? That's a little bit nicer with avocado. I prefer lime with avocado, but if you have lemon, you can also take lemon. Let's taste now. Oh, very nice. I will have to take a little bit more water, yeah, to make it runnier, and I will take the last part of the lime too. It's okay. It's okay. You know, a little bit more water means the flavor is diluted, so a little bit of lime is okay. Let me tell you one more thing about the dressing, because I have an avocado as a base of my dressing, and formerly I always had oils, olive oil, good oils for dressing. Let me taste. Yeah, very nice. Put it to the side for a while. But the oils are not considered whole food. While I talk, I will cut the spinach in small pieces here, just to make it for the salad. You see, this is what spinach look like when it's fresh. You know, I've seen that. You see, these are the roots here. You can eat them, that doesn't matter. Just you have to cleanse it, you have to wash it thoroughly, because in fresh spinach is always a lot of sand. And the sand, you have it in the teeth, that is not nice to eat, you can forget that. You have to wash it thoroughly, have a little basin of water, wash it, dry it, and then put it in the refrigerator or directly to use. So I have just a chef's knife and a cutting board. I just cut down some pieces like this. It's very easy, yeah, how to use the spinach. And you can also even use these things here, these crunchy parts. If they are clean, there's no problem. I like the crunchiness. Tastes also very nice. Spinach is a great vegetable because it has a nice flavor. Many greens, they taste bitter. Spinach does not taste, just a slightly little bit, very little bit. Just, you can forget about it. Very nice. So, and this spinach flavor makes it so easy to use. The thing is, if you eat spinach too much, it might not be good, because you have the oxalates in the spinach. Spinach is huge in oxalates. That are 3,000 times as much as other ingredients that have oxalates. But spinach is very high, actually. So I eat my spinach maybe 2 or 3 times a week, or maybe once a week or twice a week. Yeah, that is no problem when you are healthy. And the problems that can come from oxalates is, for example, kidney stones. Yeah? And the kidney stones usually come from eating not plant food. That is the only problem. If you have a plant-based diet, you usually should not have any problems with this at all. And the spinach is okay, is high, but you limit it a little bit. Then you don't need to worry about it. Yeah? So just limit a little bit, and variety of greens. Other greens are also nice, like arugula, basil, lettuce, you know, kale. So many greens are there. It hasn't always to be spinach. Though spinach is simply easy, yeah? In smoothies and salads, yeah. So many ways. And you can also cook and boil the spinach. Then the oxalates are washed out. But you cannot drink the water then. They are in the water. And we want to eat the water, drink the water from the cooking, because when we at all, I don't do that much, because the water contains most of the nutrients then. So water is pretty important when you cook at all, veggies, you know. So I have now more ingredients for my salad. Main ingredients are spinach, apple, and red onions. Yeah, thinly sliced. Here also thin slices. And all these are very nice with spinach. Yeah, you can always find new combinations for your salads. That to me makes the salad so much fun. I have these vegetables, usually one of my meals in a day, maybe 2 meals or 3, and 2 meals that are maybe one is mostly vegetables, like this one. Greens, for example, is important, and the other is usually fruit, sweet one, savory and sweet. 2 different meals, and the rest I can play. Snacks, cakes, whatever. Yeah. Just a general rule to make it easy. Yeah. And topping, walnuts. Also very important for daily use They say even if you 3 people who ate a handful of walnuts 3 times a week, they have half the risk to get cancer. That was really amazing. So walnuts is one of the healthiest nuts at all. If you go from the scientific view again, you know. That is to say. So here is my salad. Beautiful, right? I have to show you one more time. Yeah? Before I put the dressing on top. Yeah? And now I show you the dressing. Yeah, looks nice. I show you. And then I'm done. That's how fast I can make a salad every day. And with a small number of ingredients, you see how creamy and light it is? With a small number of ingredients like this one, it's very easy to have a great variety in the food because I can make something different every single day. And that's what you'll find also on my YouTube channel. If you subscribe and review on YouTube, you get another recipe every single day. Always a new recipe, so you can find more variety in your plant-based diet. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. I hope to see you soon.